Either way. Biolab. Oh, this is the creepiest one because what the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. So, yeah. I didn't hear and I saw to be right back after the phone wanted to play ball again. Nah, you know. Ooh, I found it.
I've been found!
There we go. This one is the creepiest one because every time on the first Danganronpa they would die, the bodies would just be put it there. So yeah. I feel like you don't really need to investigate the rooms. You just need to look for the mangas. There we go. And this one looks a bit... Oh god. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is... Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one will obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. And that is the next book. It's so creepy, isn't it? A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. It's really creepy. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By the time it was too late, the ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. And the violence and death continued to spread. The shock of their actions began to disappear, as if an era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. Feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. That's not scary at all. No, that's not. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you?
Who would enjoy reading something like this?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough! What is this messed up manga?
I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but... for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live the well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make the decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. The tragedy, yeah. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then are the killings were involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death. I am at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close, I nearly froze to death. So, where should I go next? Well, let's go to a different room then, but... yeah, we started to see all the pieces of what has been going on. I guess this is the next one. It's open, so... Classroom 5B! Oh, there's one of them. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. I do like it. I was just like, I'm just going to pretend he's not there. No. We just don't care. We just don't care. Suck with for you people, I guess.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Damn it. Let's talk with him then.
Hiya.
Well, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? Are you pleasantly well, right?
What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga. It's like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise, it's about the ultimate despair.
Huh?
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair bringing with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans were obsessed with their philosophy, have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose?
What?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instant. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I was the fleshy Hajime is human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair.
What the hell?
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, and anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their hands. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to their children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they kill their families and friends and even destroy their bodies through relentless mutilation.
Yeah, I will explain this to you when it comes to time. I'm just taking a sippy sip. But this is the part where it does become all messed up. So yeah, I will explain to you when the time comes. So yeah.
And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Coast students during the tragedy of Full Speak Academy?
Final days.
in other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima's already dead. Huh? There she is in all her glory. You can still see her face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, Monokuma's voice is slowly killing me. Talking so much with Monokuma's voice, yes. Junko Enoshima is already dead. What does that mean? Why does Fuyuhiko know about that? Because of the file. We saw in the file. That's the reason why. Hey Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? Huh? What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, was that... what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in, there were killings that happened at Hope Speak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey!
Is there a hidden Monokuma? I didn't see it. We're just able to track one of the winners? You mean so? Come on, Namte. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Speak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope Speak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit of being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope Speak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in a trap, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over, Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras do in the Killing School Life? Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Man, Hasume, you totally know about that story, huh?
What, do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route.
You're not making sense again.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy.
He is weird. Oh boy. That's a lot of voices to do. Oh, we're in this... I don't know where we are now. It changed to a different hallway again. So sudden, what's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Yeah. I think we're on the... yeah, we're on the 4th floor. Right, I guess we talk with the colony first, and then we go from there. She's smelling something. Khan is twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean, who? I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Well, either way. I don't know. What the frick? There's a cube. There's a cube going around. Okay, where can we enter? Where can we enter? There we go. We go to the music room, I guess. Oh! This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. It is a bit strange, isn't it? It says Miraiba. Looks like there's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. So, yeah, we are getting the plot right here. Remember the kids of the previous game? They were the ones who established the Future Foundation. You know, Naegi, Kirigiri, and I'm not remembering Byakuya. Yeah. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma completely made it up. Yep. Yep. And there's something there. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Speak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they survivors of Hope Speak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Jugo Inoshima's rallying them. In the worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Speak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Speak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. You're a nerd, Ash! I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despair who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima and making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility in Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. I don't see any Monokuma as well. Okay, this is getting worse and worse to see. Right, where can we go now? Oh, we can go here now. Oh, I saw the Monokuma. This feels different from a classroom. Maybe. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Oh.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Wow.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yes, we are serious.
Okay, I think we're going to start. Oh yeah, there we go. That's there's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. That's the same picture that we saw in the funhouse. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope's Peak Academy founder is Zuru Kamukura. The founder Hope's Peak Academy, and this name is Zuru Kamukura. Does this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Yeah, because they said that the guy was the one who created the stuff, and there's a familiar face there. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? Why is she big? Why is she big? She looks like a kid. Remember Hyoko? She looks like a kid, and she looks like freaking grown up. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't be the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Sayonji here. Then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first name and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko, and you're an idiot. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like that I was close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Sayonji's family only daughter.
If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko.
Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt?
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today,
Well, regardless of the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
what's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth?
If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Yoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under the list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It's better not have anything to do with time travel. Yeah, even Chiaki name is there, isn't it? That's the thing. I don't think there's any. Yeah, we've seen this now. So, let's go for the hologram, I guess. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of the spare. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of the spare, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of the spare must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of the spare are the ones waging that war, there's no way that they're forgiven that easily. Yeah.
Okay, with this you totally raise all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime, you shall go on the next stage.
Next stage. Okay then. Sorry to distract, but everyone is planning to sign up for the Nintendo playtest thing. Would recommend doing so now. Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Oh yeah. That's a good shout out right there. I guess when the flag Monokuma mention is raised, I move to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. But yeah, people, if you like your country is on the Nintendo playtest thing, just go for it. Yeah. Unfortunately, my country is not included. But you know, I feel like most of the people that watch here, like, their countries are allowed, so go for it. Right, where can we go? Oh my god, these pillars are creeping me out a bit. Can I run? Oh yeah. What's with the windows? Oh my god, this is creepy. The rec room. Oh, let's go for the rec room. Oh, this is a sad one. This is a sad one. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Yeah, it does. I'm just like looking around. Of course they left the bottles as they were after Sakura's death. Okay, let's go first with the hologram, I guess. Or should we go first with the book? I don't even know. Let's use the order. I'll go with the hologram, I guess. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Remnants of Despair has been updated. The Academy Survivors has been updated. It says here that they succeed in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why we were forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
Well, hey, Hazime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get up a toothache and collapse.
It's all your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey!
It's exactly what it looks like. They are the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about that anyway? That's not important at all.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. It's okay, precious Barbara. It's fine. It's a file with Hope Speak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret. A big secret. But why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. Thank you so much for the hydrate. It's a big sip. You should answer the phone in this voice. Maybe if there's a troll call, I would do that.
Hello, how's it going?
About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our label to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Yeah. I guess that's it. Even though I would love to just Oh my god! Looks like I'm a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Why are we upside down now? Jesus Christ. I don't even know. What floor is this one? No, we can't even see the floor. Let's talk with Akane. Hey, Akane, how's it going?
Smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... They're both.
Yo,
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Hey, Faz. Welcome to the upside world. I don't even know what I'm doing. I guess this is the only way I can go, really. This is so bizarre. This is the pool. Yeah. I guess I need to go to the library. Okay, oh. I'm just going to do a quick save here. I haven't seen the pet. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Pat. That is really bad what is going on there, but okay. I've been ignoring the pet all this time. That poor Pat. That's a good question, Faz. Oh, this is the last slot. Amazing. That's a good question. I don't know. This must be the library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Well, I don't see... Is that a thing there? I thought that was the thing there. Just the hologram, I guess, then. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division. Makoto Naegi! It's Makoto Naegi! It's Makoto Naegi! What is it, Fast? Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future, filled with hope. Do you have the director's cut for the Switch 2? Yakuza, yes I do. I don't have a Switch 2, but I do have the game. Why? I still don't have a Switch 2. I will get it soon. I wanted to try the raid mode. I don't have a Switch 2, Faz. I will get it soon. I will get it soon. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Oh well, when you do hit up and we'll play. Yeah, we'll see. I know I have the same amount of Switch 2 games as you. Yeah. Tied until the next release. There we go, Ash. There we go. Yeah, I will get the Switch to I don't know, the next few months probably. So yeah. Because I really want to play Yakuza as well. So. And, you know, I was lucky enough. But got a code, so there we go. I saw Monokuma. Yes, Pika, yes. And I do want to play Donkey Kong. I've been watching Ash playing Donkey Kong, and it does look really awesome. And I have the ooh banana in my head. You know, every time you get a banana, it's Donkey Kong. It's like that song, ooh banana, and now it's like stuck in my brain forever. It is. You know, it's really a pretty game. It does remind me a bit of like Super Mario Odyssey, but with Donkey Kong. It's with Donkey Kong, and I liked it. Been watching Jasmine play bits and bobs, and it looks. Yeah, Jasmine has been playing as well. Yeah, that's true. And as it's like I don't want to be completely spoiled about it as well. I've been like looking about like bits and bobs here and there, and it does look amazing, and it is tempting. So there we go. Ooh, banana. I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Yeah. Ooh, banana. Hey! I got my trophy. I should start a circus. I hope nobody wastes their time ironing those clothes. Why not? Ben, stop being too judged. God damn it, Ben. There are certain clothes that needs to be ironed. God damn it! Just because that's like, oh my god, my god. There's a tablet PC, and there's like the magazine with Junko there. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next loot? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Oh. Neo World Program. That would make sense if you were like 80 years old. Oh my god. Are you calling me old? How dare you? This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy, technology, and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. I did this program. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows the subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Donkey Kong doesn't iron his clothes because he's a monkey. So you meaning that you both are monkeys, that's the reason why you don't iron your clothes. Additionally, the New World program has another feature. You can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in a synthetic virtual world. You filthy monkey! Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. We can now see the bigger picture of how things have been going with Hajime and stuff. This is explaining a lot. However, this device is for therapeutic purpose only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Oh boy. Slowly everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Yeah. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that there's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. Yes, we are inside a virtual world. That's what has been happening. Well done.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now that despair's waiting for you.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Yeah. The Hammer Bros verbatim and he is an everlasting pact with them. There we go, see? They did. They did.
Hiya!
Hey, how you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. And I can't read that. You guys aren't the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What you gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... yeah. We are just trying to walk there. Hey, Sonia.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking your fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that all up of the sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Well, either way. The placebo and the nocebo. I really don't get you both. I'm sorry. I don't get the joke. Listen, I am not English, so I'm sorry about it. Oh well, either way, moving on. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big will be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I look at that object... I don't care anymore. Oh look, a familiar face. Welcome. Welcome to the New World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. I just don't care anymore. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. It's Alter Ego! It's back! That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can't talk! But what are you? Alter Ego, Artificial Intelligence Program? I am the master program behind the New World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. Okay, I see it. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. Isn't that what's her name from Sonic Frontiers? Yes. Yes, that's it. That's it, Numpty. That's it. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Man, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my, oh my god, this floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the New World program? The New World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the New World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we are here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Numpty. Have a nice one. Removing memories of any time period you set into? So, Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is the mystery for me too. Putting the program on the survivors of Hope Speak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. Hey Jasmine, how's it going? Very lurky, hello. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. The other conversation now is as me wondering which Danganronpa characters iron their clothes. I think Mondo's irons his head. Yes, I believe so. You know, he has the perfect, you know, corn hair. Yeah, I hope you've been doing good, and thank you so much for the lurky. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? They're all young people, so probably none of them. Listen, you just start saying that I was old just because I ironed stuff. Just like, get out of it. That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is it the Future Foundation, not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. I hope Iron doesn't become a Dangan murder web. The ultimate Iron guy. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah. The ultimate Iron Man. What a dumb joke. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. Mark II, that's a... But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it couldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Yeah, remember the funhouse? Yeah. She's probably talking about Monokuma's rock and the funhouse. Yeah, I found it funny how it was just like mentioning in the game. Just like, yeah, remember that? Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possesses an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? I like how there's like Chiaki and Monami. The secret observers. Dun dun dun. The secret spies of this world. They're coming for you. Alright. Alright. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit. If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey! Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the fluctuation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your existence is unobservable, and I can't even read it. Accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world in a situation from the context invites your
Oh god, my throat. I forgot Monokuma pops up if we're getting juicy details, yeah. Hey! Are we having a seizure? Oh my god. Make it stop! Oh! Hello? What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted and couldn't shut down requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like the sky can't even hear me or see me. Just who is the sky anyway? Is he our ally? No. Thank you, Jessa. And this is not an AI, this is Naegi. Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing would help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037, that's the number we found at Nezumi Castle, aka Leon. If you played the first one, Leon. Yeah. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Oh yeah. Yeah. What was her name? Momozono? Yeah, something like that. I don't remember her name, sorry. Bika, I reckon you should do a paper craft of Monokuma. Ooh. Sayaka, yes, Sayaka. Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking about her last name, Sayaka. Thank you, precious mother. Stick it next to Vegeta. A paper craft of Monokuma. I don't know. We'll see. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In worst case scenario, where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. The forced shutdown sequence. Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more people than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. I'm not reading that, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the heads you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna put it again.
Did Monokuma not notice what happened? What just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now? There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Danganronpa 2.exe has stopped responding and fallen off a cliff. Do your best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Oh, that's the number. Yeah. Yeah. The big object. I think we just leave. It's the bing bong ding dong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to just finish this. I need to just focus on that. And I think this is a good place for me to stop here for today. So yeah, next time on Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, we will do the final trial, the graduation exam. I will do my absolute best to do everything in one setting next Thursday, so expect me to try and or stream a bit more earlier or stream until more later, but yeah, I am going to stop here for today. So yeah, thank you so much for being here.